friends. How are y'all doing? Today I'm going to be finishing the door hanger that I started yesterday, and it's going to be a reversible door hanger, or you could use it for home decor. And this is what it looks like from yesterday. As y'all are coming on, say hello. My name's Debbie, and I'm a blogger at refreshrestyle.com, and I also sell Chalk Couture. I am an independent designer, and I love what I'm doing. I love creating. I love coming up with ideas to share with you guys, and I'm excited to be here today. This is what I did yesterday. This is a 20-inch door hanger, and I don't know if you guys saw. I made it yesterday on live, and I am just going to take a moment. This is what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be doing the other side. First of all, I'm going to make sure that I am on my Refresh Restyle page. Hey, with Facebook, I never know where I'm going to end up. Hey, Gail. Good morning. How are you? Am I on my Refresh Restyle page? I hope so. I think I am. Facebook seems to be moving a little bit slow today. Okay, we'll just go ahead and get started, and I'll have my fingers crossed that I'm on the right page. Anyway, this is the door hanger from yesterday, and we did a simple bow, and today I'm going to show you how I'm doing the reverse side. Good morning, Jean. So the reverse side, I used the same metal spray paint, and then I used a red spray paint. And what I do to do the different colors, say for instance, if I'm spraying the red, I'd hold a piece of cardboard here and spray this. And then for the top, I just put it the reverse and sprayed that. And what this does, it makes a really quick and easy. And as you can see, it still looks hand painted, but it's just like a super quick way to do the project. This is our fuzzing cloth, and this is our strawberry jam recipe. I'm going to be doing it all in white because it's going on this red background. And I'm also going to make another bow for this side. And you could put this in your kitchen. You could give it as a housewarming gift. There are so many ideas that you could use this for. And y'all, tell me if I'm in my Refresh Restyle, on my Refresh Restyle page. I am lost. Say good morning as you're coming in. Now for this large transfer, be very careful when you're removing it because it could stick to itself. And what I'm going to do is just pull it off in this direction. Try to be very careful. Now the transfers, the backing sheets, you'll want to save that. Good morning, Debbie. Because once you're finished with your transfers, you can put it back on the backer sheet. And always make sure there's a shiny side and a dull side. And a lot of people put whatever the product is. I don't have a Sharpie right now. But anyway, you could write jam recipe on here. And then you would know that to put your transfer on this side. And what you do is I take mine to my sink and I use my fingertips and wash it off. Turn it upside down to dry. Wash both sides. Turn it upside down to dry. And then you put it back on your backer sheet to use it again later. And they're reusable for 8 to 12 times and sometimes even more. Okay, this is the sticky side. I'm going to lay it on my fuzzing cloth. Okay, Gail. Yeah, you know what? I think you're right. Hey, I've started this, so I'm just going to finish it. Oh my goodness. I think you're right. All right. I'm just going to I'm just going to keep going and save it, and then I can just share it later. I'm going to fuzz this a couple of times because I don't want it to get stuck to my spray painted area too much. And another thing that I do when I spray paint these signs, I let them dry at least 24 hours. Well, so if I'm on my profile page, then all of my friends are probably seeing me. So good morning, friends and family. Hey, Janet, glad you're catching another one. All right, guys. I think this is fuzzed maybe enough. Oh, this side is a little bit fuzzier, so I'm going to put it on this side really quick. And listen, while I was out in the yard spray painting stuff, I spray painted several things, so if you miss this one, you will probably see another one. And now I'm just going to center this on my jar. And like I said, I'm doing this all in white because I've got the red background. And that's going to represent my strawberries. I keep trying to move it just a little bit. Okay. And then when you're doing the project, you want to make sure that all of your silkscreen area is pressed down. Still something right there. Probably a piece of fuzz. Okay. Press down all of your silkscreen area and make sure there's no bubbles. And I'm going to be using white Chalkology paste. And the paste dries to a hard consistency. You can rub your hand over it. Just like this is what I did yesterday. And what I will do to make it permanent, I'm going to spray it with either a clear poly or whatever you use to seal your door hangers with. Alright, and I have this huge tub of white chalk paste. I think I need to add a little bit of water. I want it to flow nice and smooth. Use distilled water in a spray bottle just to keep your chalk paste moist. And then stir it up really well. Good morning, Beth. Stir it up really well. And what I'm going to be doing the pullback method, and I'll show you what that is. When you're working with a large transfer, first of all, I'm going to just plop this around. I think I'm going to go ahead and put it everywhere, like I know what I'm doing. Okay, and then I'm going to take my angled squeegee, and I like to use this big section here and even the sides. And I'm going to start squeegeeing at the top. And you just want to make sure you cover all of your silkscreen areas. Y'all, I apologize for being on my profile. I did not mean to be there, but hey, it happens. So then I'm going to put back the excess, and then I'm going to pull this back. I'm going to get to a certain point, or I think I am. I'm going to try to. And I already see I got a little bit right there, but that's no problem. I can wipe it off. What's the mat for? You're talking about the fuzzing mat? That just adds a little bit of fuzz to the back of your transfer so that it makes your transfer easy to remove. Alright. Let me see what I'm doing. Okay. Here we go. And what I'm calling the pullback method is, because this dries so quickly, you pull it back to a certain spot, just kind of hold it up, and then finish the rest of the transfer. I'm going to push this up so you can see. So now I'm just going over the bottom section. And this just makes it, it ensures that your paste doesn't dry before you get through doing your project. If you do this is called the pullback method, where you do part of the transfer, pull it back, and then finish the rest. The chalk paste dries fairly quickly, so this gives you time to make sure that you get your whole project complete. And now I'm just removing the excess, putting it back into the container. It doesn't take very much chalk paste to do a project like this. Okay, now I'm going to remove the rest. And then I'm going to hang this on the side of my desk and wash it later. Yes, it's very neat. And these are reusable transfers. Like I said earlier, 8 to 12 times or more. And as you can see, I've got a little bit right there in an area that I don't want it. So, just wiping that off. And now I'm just looking around to make sure everything looks good. And it looks really good. And I'm going to lay this to the side and make the bow. And hopefully this will dry and I can show you how we're going to attach the bow. And if some of y'all are coming on late, this is the side that I did yesterday on my Refresh Restyle page. But does this not look like a delicious jar of strawberry jam? Oh my goodness. I don't know if Mama's looking, but that might be her Mother's Day gift to hang in the kitchen. Thank you, Beth. Okay, now I'm going to make a quick bow. This is the one I made yesterday, so if you're using it on the lemonade side, you could use this bow. And it's just fabric scraps and little pieces of ribbon. So for the strawberry jam, I'm going to use a section of, y'all, what is this? Burlap. Oh my goodness. I'm going to try to make it about the same size, maybe just a little bit shorter. So we're going to do one section of this. I'm just going to kind of look and see. Yeah, I think that'll be plenty big. Thank you, Beth. Hope y'all are having good weather in Statesboro. It's been super nice down here. Okay. And then because we're doing the red, I'm going to put some pink in here. Thank you, Debbie. Yes, I like the lemonade side too. I just love any kind of like fruit inspired home decor. And then of course we're going to use some buffalo check. So with the lemonade side and the strawberry side, you could change out your either your front door, if you're hanging on your front door, or your kitchen, you could change out that in no time. Okay, let's go ahead and use a piece of red. I may do a couple of these. It's not quite the same red, but I think it'll still look good. Y'all, I am so crazy for coming on the wrong page. Oh my goodness. That's just how I roll. Okay, then I think I'll use another like this black and white. The red is a deep color. Oh, Beth, awesome. Girl, my container garden is doing so great. I'm tickled with it. I think we'll have squash in no time. That squash is just going crazy. And the tomatoes too. I think by the end of next week we could have some fried green tomatoes. All right, let me see how this looks. I'm wondering if I need to add another piece of red. Actually, I kind of like that. I just like to keep it small, especially if it's going on the front door or, you know, in your kitchen. Let's do one more section of red. I had that please share on there. But anyway, hey, you might have a friend you want to share it with. You can tag them in the comments if you'd like. Okay, and then I'm just going to use a piece of twine. I'm going to kind of gather it up a little bit. And hopefully it's dry and I can go ahead and put it on there. Yes, you know, that container gardening is a lot of fun. I want to get some of those big metal, like, I guess they're watering troughs. I want to get some of those. Y'all, I was just noticing, I think I've been on here like less than 15 minutes and I've already made a door hanger. So, if you're in the door hanger business or not, if you just want to make them for yourself, this is a super quick and easy way to do it. Let's see. That's still just a little bit, let me get my dryer. It's a little bit wet. But I definitely want to show y'all how it looks with the got this awesome plant. Hey Jonathan, how are you doing? I didn't realize I was on my personal page, so y'all please excuse me. Yes, I was just saying I might give this to Mama for Mother's Day. She's my biggest fan. Beth, are the sheep water troughs smaller than the other ones? This dries really quick, as y'all may have noticed. Yeah. Anyway, so the bow will go on here. I still need to finish up my top. So this is the strawberry jam mason jar. And then if you don't like strawberries or you're ready to change your decor, you can just turn it over. And you got your lemonade. Now this is 20 inches long, so 20 inches long, so it's perfect for your front door. Put it in your kitchen, or you know, hang it anywhere. And guys, I am gonna hop off here. Thank y'all for watching, and next time I'll make sure I'm on the right page. Jonathan, I'll tell Mama that you said hello. Thanks again, guys. Now I'm going to add the details to the mason jar. Earlier I did the transfer, and it's dry. So this is our strawberry jam recipe, and I spray painted the mason jar with silver and also red. It's reversible. And now I'm about to add the details to the jar, and this is our squeeze the day. I did that yesterday, and now I'm going to finish the backside. I'm just going to add some details to my mason jar, and you can do anything you like. It just really it enhances the look, and you don't have to be perfect. You can keep it simple. I'm gonna turn it around so I can do this bottom area, and it's gonna everything, you know, nothing looks the same, so it's gonna look different from the side that I did yesterday. That is perfectly fine, because anything hand painted is not gonna look the same. I'm just going to kind of turn it over, remind myself what I did yesterday. You know, around the top of the mason jar, there's these little ridges. Sometimes they're worn off because it's a jar that you've had for a long time. And now I'm just making stuff up. Okay, I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to add some white accents. But I'm going to go ahead and go around the outside of my jar. I just think that adding the details on the side, just kind of bring it to life. And if you can rest the side of your hand on your project, makes it a little bit easier, but it's totally not necessary. I mean, you want it to look hand painted, and it is hand painted. So I'm going to use my dryer to dry this real quick, and then I'll go back and add some white accents. And for the black, I like to use this chalkboard paint. I think I got it at Walmart. Anyway, it's a large container. It dries fast. And because you seal your project, I mean, it lasts perfectly. I got some thicker spots on here that are going to take a little bit longer to dry, but that's okay. This dryer gets very, very hot. I'm going to kind of just spread those out a little bit just to make it dry a little quicker. And you'll see once I add the white, that really makes it pop. And I like to use, this is actually white, but there's a wicker white that I like to use too that's a little bit lighter. I mean, it's not quite as bright white, and I like to use it too. But any white is perfect. And you can just either touch the areas that you've already painted, that's fine. Or you can just accent. Just, you know, put some highlights in here and there. It just adds to the whimsical look. And like I said, you can get beside or get on the black. Either way, perfectly fine. This is one of those things that you don't want to overthink. Just do it. And now I'm going to add some highlights up here on my lid. And like I said, you can just do these wherever and however you want. Don't feel like you have to be perfect. Because you definitely do not have to be perfect. So there we go. Actually, let me add a couple more right here. And the black and the white just kind of brings out the look of the, say for instance, the way the light's hitting the jar. So it can vary. And then once it's dry, I'll add my bow somewhere up a little bit higher so that you can see the strawberry jam recipe. And I will take a picture and share this later. And then this is the other side. So you've got a double door hanger idea. And it was that simple. Thank you guys.